Good morning, class. So in this class we'll be starting with the new exercise, that is exercise 7.1 of the chapter fractions. We have already studied about the important terms in the previous class. So we are starting with the exercise. So let me tell you a few questions and you will be doing the remaining questions on your own and we will take the problems later on. So the first question of exercise 7.1. The first question is, write a fraction representing the shaded portion. It means they have given you the shaded portion in the question and you have to represent it in the form of fraction. I'll tell you one question. I'm doing the second part of question number 1. This is a rectangle and they have divided into 9 parts. All the parts are shaded except one part. So you have to represent it in the form of fraction. What we will do is just count the total number of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the total number of parts are written in the denominator and the number of shaded parts will be written here in the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 parts are shaded out of 9 parts. So we will be writing it in the as 8 upon 9. So this fraction is 8 upon 9. So this is how we can convert a shaded portion into fraction. The next question number 2. Let us take the third part of question number 2. The question is, color the part according to the given fraction. In this question, they have given you the fraction and the figure also. The fraction that is given is 1 upon 3. You have to shade the parts here. These parts are not shaded, so we have to shade the parts according to this fraction. So the total number of parts are 3 and how many parts we have to shade? 1. So you can shade any one out of the 3 parts. So I am shading the first part. It will make no difference. You can shade the second part also and you can shade the third. You can shade any one part of your choice. Now next come to question number 4. The question number 4 is, what fraction of a day is 8 hours? They are asking the fraction of a day in 8 hours. So the total number of hours in a day is 24. So we will write 24 in the denominator and we will write 8 in the numerator. This is the answer. And if you want to convert it into simplest form, then we can convert it into simplest form. How? 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. So you will be writing 1 upon 3. So it's your choice. If you want to write as 8 upon 24, then also it's correct. If you want to reduce it into simplest form, like I have reduced it as 1 upon 3, so you can write it as 1 upon 3 also. Both the parts are correct. Next come to question number 6. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek shared lunch. There are 3 friends, Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek. They share their lunch. Arya has brought 2 sandwiches, one made of vegetable and one of jam. There are 2 sandwiches. One is made of vegetable. This is one sandwich and this is another sandwich. This is made of vegetable and this is made of jam. And how many friends are there? 3 friends. This is question number 6. Then asking, the other 2 boys forgot to bring their lunch. There are 3 friends, only one has brought the lunch, rest 2 have forgot to bring the lunch, like your friends also do. Arya agreed to share their sandwiches so that each person will have an equal share of each sandwich. So the friend who has brought the lunch, he has decided that he will share both the sandwiches with both his friends. Now how can Arya divide his sandwich so that each person has an equal share? So what will Arya do? He will divide this sandwich into how many parts? 3 parts. And he will divide this sandwich also into how many parts? 3 parts. And they will take one part. So what they will do? They will divide each sandwiches into 3 equal parts and they will divide it in this way. The second part is, what part of a sandwich will each boy receive? So one sandwich is divided into how many parts? Total 3 parts. And what each one person will get? You will get only one part out of the 3 parts. So they are asking the same thing. What part of a sandwich will each boy receive? So each boy will receive how many parts? 1 by 3. So this is the answer of the B part. And in first part, they will divide each sandwich into 3 equal parts. Now let's come to question number 8. The question number 8 and 9 are same. There is not much difference. I am doing 8 question for you and you will be doing the 9 question on your own. The question is, write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. So we will be writing the natural numbers from 2 to 12. The natural numbers are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What fraction of them are prime numbers? So let us sort out the prime numbers from these natural numbers. Prime numbers are 2 is an even prime number, so this is also a prime number, then 3, then 5, then 7. 9 is not a prime number because 9 comes in the table of 3 also. Prime numbers is having only 2 factors, we've already studied these, and 11 is a prime number. So they are asking the fraction of prime numbers. So the fraction will be what? We will write the total number of prime numbers in the numerator. How many prime numbers are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the total number of natural numbers here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the fraction of prime numbers will be 5 upon 11. So this is how we will be doing this question. One more question I will be explaining you from this exercise is question number 11. Let's start with the question. Let's read it first. Christian received a CD player for her birthday. There is one girl, Christian, she has received a CD player on her birthday. She bought 3 CDs. She has got what? CD player. She has got a CD player. She bought 3 CDs. How many CDs she has bought? 3 CDs. And received 5 other as gifts. And how many she has got in gifts? 5 CDs. What fraction of her total CDs did she buy and what fraction did she receive? They are asking the fraction of CDs that she has bought and the fraction of CDs that she has got as gift. We already know that whenever we write the fraction, we always write it in the form of numerator upon denominator. So let us count the total number of CDs. How many? 3 plus 5. 8 CDs. So they are asking the fraction of CDs bought. The fraction of CDs bought will be what? She has bought 3 CDs out of how many? Total are 8. 3 upon 8. And what will the fraction? What is the fraction that she received as gifts? She has received only 5 CDs as gift. But we will be writing 8 as denominator because we are representing in the form of fraction, and fraction is always written in the form of numerator upon denominator. So she received 5 CDs as gifts out of 8 CDs. So this was all about this exercise. You have to do these questions also in your register and the remaining questions also in your register. We will be starting with the next exercise in the next class. So thank you girls.